Hi guys, today's construction day 64.
So we're doing something a little different today, trying to mix it up a little bit. So we're doing today's update downtown Dumaguete, and we're right here on the boardwalk. We got the ocean in the backdrop, and just go over a few of the updates today. They did complete the pouring of the main room. So that main room area, the concrete has been poured for the floor, and they did pour that second concrete beam for the carport. So now they're focusing on that backfill of the pool, as well as forming up those large beams on the left side. So we were up there earlier today and spent some time, and the contractor was up there as well. We walked around and talked about the future, and we're really anxious to get those beams poured on the left side of the house and then get to the roof. So I made that known to the contractor today, and he's very much aware that we want to focus on getting that roof on, and then once the roof is on, then we can start concentrating on things inside and not worry too much about the weather. We've been very lucky with the weather. Very little rain. It rains at night. That's typically how it works here in Dumaguete. For some reason, it rains at night, and then usually pretty good during the day. So we're here in downtown Dumaguete. It's very windy. We're sitting here on the concrete wall, the rock wall, and I can only tell you, start your oven, open up the door, and sit right next to the oven for a while. The heat that's coming off where we're sitting is pretty amazing. It's pretty hot here. So we're going to do a quick walk of the Dumaguete Boardwalk during the day. If you guys don't remember, we did a walk during the night. But I want to show you kind of the main street. Alright, so this is a quick look at the ocean area. We're down here at really the start of the boardwalk. Here's that Dumaguete sign. I'll show you in a minute. But the boardwalk itself starts right at the port. So here's the port area. I'll just do a little bit of a zoom, and you can see there's a fast cat there, like a catamaran boat that goes, I believe that goes between here and Bohol, but I could be wrong. Well, here's the port area, and when you come out of the port, you're on that main street. I believe it's called Raval Boulevard, and the boardwalk starts right here, and then it comes down, and then you can see the entrance here of the Dumaguete sign that you've seen 1,000 times on video. So that's lit up at night, and a lot of people come downtown here for selfies and things like that. So the main Raval Boulevard is right here. So there's the Bricks Hotel, just for reference. Silliman University is right there. It starts right there, the complex, and it goes on for quite a while. But you can see the boardwalk itself during the day. It's very nice. It's a really wide open area, and there's nobody sitting here now, just Wilma and I, because it's just too hot. You won't see people really sitting out during the day. They wait till about 5 p.m. Once the sun gets sets that way, and we get some shade here, then you'll see people start coming out. And then, like I said in the night video, it gets very busy here like 6, 7, 8 p.m. A lot of people come out at night. It's much cooler, and that's when the vendors come out. And we're going to take a walk down to the main boulevard area, and you'll see that some of the vendors are starting to set up. But we did not film this area last time, and here is that fast cat. Let me just take a walk. Fast cat leaving now. They're very nice ships. They move pretty quickly. I don't know how many knots, but they go pretty quick. And I believe this one goes back and forth to Tagbilaran City and Bohol. It may go right to Sikihor, which is right there. But I know there's a few fast cats here and some ocean jets as well, and then the typical railroads that you can drive your vehicle on. So that's the port there. So I'll go ahead and stop the video at this point, and then we'll pick it up when we get closer to the restaurants. Alright, so we're still here at the Dumaguete sign, and we're going to call this the north end of the boulevard. So this starts, like I said, hotels, restaurants, coffee shops, all different types of establishments down this main strip. So there's Tom Tom's Coffee. You've seen that on many videos. There's Bo's Coffee. Well, and I stop in there quite a bit. And then we're going to just take a meander this way and just kind of show you the boardwalk itself. So it narrows here as it goes towards the main area. So again, all lined with restaurants. You can see there's a few people starting to come out now. But I know this delicatessen here, we've been in there many times. There's a lot of Western style food in there. You can get all types of lunch meat, nice Italian bread. They have a really nice steaks available from Australia, and then some imported wines and different liquors and things like that. So there's a lot of that here on the boulevard, a lot of Western style restaurants and coffee shops and things like that, where it definitely feels like home when you go in and eat. I'll tell a quick story. When we first got here, now remember we were 10 months in Leyte, and then we traveled for a couple months. But Wilma and I went to, which is now our favorite restaurant, Casablanca, which is actually not too far from here. I'll show it to you when we walk up on it. But we sat down and we ordered an appetizer and 2 entrees. And within a minute or so, they came with buttered bread. So actual Italian bread with butter on it. And Wilma and I looked at each other and we said, and this is well before we found any property here, we said, okay, this is where we're going to move. We're going to live here in Dumaguete, because we did not have anything like that anywhere else in the Philippines, where they actually delivered warm Italian bread with real butter. So I guess the small things in life. But you see a little hamburger stand there. There's Bogart's bar on the boulevard. It's closed right now, opens at 5, but that's pretty popular. You can see a lot of expats will join that little watering hole in the afternoons, and Wilma and I stopped in there a couple times. But show you the ocean side. This is very busy at night, but I think you can see it more clearly during the day. It's really clean. They keep it in real nice shape, and nice ocean breeze even though it's hot. But there's always a lot of traffic here, a lot of truck traffic, a lot of buses. I'd like to find a jeepney so I could film that. It's kind of like a World War II leftover bus that they converted to transportation. I'm sure they've been rebuilt many times, but hopefully I'll be able to find one for you. But here's Casablanca. So if you come here to the boardwalk, highly recommend this restaurant. They're fantastic, great service. The food is really good, good prices. They have specials every night. And if you order the hamburger there, boy, it tastes just like the West. So very good. No, thank you, sir. So that is the restaurant right there. There's Wilma with her umbrella, trying to stay out of the sun. But I'm not going to film this whole boardwalk all the way down. That would be too boring. But just to give you guys just a taste You know, some of you have probably seen this before on many videos. Maybe you haven't. And just wanted to kind of show it during the day. Here's another very good restaurant, Sans Raval. We've been there quite a few times. There is a fantastic bakery attached to this restaurant right over there. And in fact, we've been here many times where we would go in there to get fresh baked goods, and it's like a 30-45 minute wait just to order. And then once you order what you want, you have to take a number and sit down and wait. So it could be up to an hour, the locals say. That's how good this bakery is. So I think Wilma and I are going to stop over there now and try to get some before it gets too busy. Alright, so we're here in front of Sans Raval, and you know, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm sure you can't see in there, but there's 50 people in line just to get the baked goods. And then you can see there's got to be another, I'm going to say, a dozen waiting to get their baked goods. So that's how popular this place is. So I thought it was just the evening that really drew people in here to get the beautiful pastries that are here. And they have another one of these in the mall. And usually when we go to the mall, we stop in there and indulge. But there's got to be over 50 people in there right now waiting just to get some of the baked goods. So we're gonna pass and keep on moving down the boulevard. So now we're a little further down the boulevard. So just in this little stretch, there's the Honeycomb Restaurant, Why Not, Max's, Yellow Cab Pizza, and Chat Time up above. So 5 restaurants just in this little section right here. So there's definitely a lot of choices of Western style restaurants here in the boardwalk for sure. Just like in the video that we did in Bakong, the Acacia tree, I believe that's what they call this. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the comments. But these are very old, large trees, and they line the boulevard. You can see there's quite a few of them. They go all the way down. So very, very large trees. They give a lot of shade. And then you'll notice throughout the heat of the day, there's quite a few people that sit out under them to enjoy the ocean breeze, but yet some shade from the sun. There's even a Starbucks here in Dumaguete City. Look at this tree. Look at the shade it gives. Looks so healthy. Just look at the trunk of this. It goes out, goes up. Now I'll just take a walk around it real quick. Just look at this. It's amazing to me. You just wonder how old these trees are. You would assume it would be hundreds. Now this one has seen better days, but it looks like it's coming back. It must have got damaged maybe in Odette, and they cut it down, and then there's some new growth. So that looks pretty healthy there. You see how it's kind of laying on end? Just look how big that is. So I would imagine this got damaged, and I'm going to guess at Odette, or maybe not, maybe a hurricane a few years before that. I don't know. But it looks like they just cut it back and just left it. Take a look at that. It's amazing. And it looks like it's got some new growth. So here's the beginning of the main boardwalk that we showed the other night. And you remember all the vendors that were here? So you've seen just vendor after vendor, and then just a little ways down, the food vendors. So they're not here during the day, but you know, they come down here and set up every afternoon. So just imagine the work entailed in doing that every day. You can see guys here are keeping things nice. They're painting the light posts, and you can see that the boardwalk itself is kept very clean here, which is nice. Let's take a quick walk this way. So I don't know if it looks different to you guys at night, but this is like a very large rectangle. You can walk all the way down and across and then come back this way. And then in the center is where they do the volleyball and that dodgeball that I showed you. So just look how clean this area is. It's very nice. And they have quite a few benches. Looks like all out of granite. And this area is absolutely bustling in the evening, as you guys saw a few videos ago. So I just wanted to take a few minutes and show you downtown Dumaguete, Raval Boulevard, the famous Dumaguete sign, and the area in which that we come down often, at least once a week. Wilma and I come down here, we have dinner, and then we walk our dinner off by going around and walk the full length of the boardwalk. So that's our update for today, and see you guys in the next video.